Hi everyone, in this video I am going to explain you about the Retail POS. Now what is this POS in Focus-ERP? A POS system or point of sale system facilitates transaction in retail sales. An example of a well-known POS system would be a cash register. In the modern POS systems are a combination of hardware and software that often includes a barcode scanner, card reader, cash drawer and receipt printer. Now what this POS transaction will do? I'll give you one small example. Whenever we go to a supermarket, or a departmental stores, in these places this POS will be operated. As a customer, we reach to the stores, the supermarket stores or departmental stores. We collect the items and we go to the POS terminal to pay for the products what we have collected from the departmental stores. Now, what is that POS system will do? POS system will proceed to calculate the price of the product what we have purchased. As a customer, we need to make a payment for the bill which is generated. The POS responsibility is to generate a bill and make a transaction successful. So this is how the POS transaction will work. I'll give you a few examples where the POS is used. If you go to any outlets like ready-made garments, you will see a POS tills there. So that is one example. If you go to any vegetable shop, there also you will see the POS tills. I'll give you one more example. If you go to any showroom, like shoes, you want to purchase the shoes, when you are going to a bill counter, there also you will see a POS tills. So these are the few examples which I am giving you as a POS tills. This is how the POS transaction will work. To install this POS, we need some configuration settings in FocusERP. I'll just show you how to do that. First, you need to install the Focus application on the system. You have to install the desktop application as well as web application. After installing the desktop and web application, if you get any POS menu, it is well and good. If you are not getting the POS menu, what you have to do is you have a main setup file. This is the main setup file. Just double click on this. Click on install now. When you click on install now, you just accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next and click on the server setup. Here what you have to do is you have to tick this option. You have to tick all these options, web service details. Here you have to select only point of sale. Then you click on next. So when you click on next, the POS module will be installed. This is how you have to install the FocusERP POS. Once this is installed, there are some few configuration settings which I will show you. Login into Focus. Login with your credentials. Once you are logged in, you will be getting all the menus because you are using a super user login. Now what you have to do? So there are some few checklists you have to do. Also this POS has a cash drawer. Whenever you make a payment, so the cash drawer will maintain your denominations. Now I am going to show you how to do the settings to configure the POS. Your first setting will be your tags. What are these tags? I'll just show you how to create the tags and how to configure the tags. Click on settings. In this you have configure transactions. In configure transactions, on the left hand side you can see the tags. Okay, here you have a default tag settings. Here the accounting tag is set as an outlet. Okay, now what is this outlet? Outlet you can treat as your branch or a showroom. Okay, even the inventory has to be set as a outlet. Okay, you have to select as outlet. If you don't select this as an outlet, then your POS will not work. And the payroll and cost center you have to select as a cost center. Here the main important thing in the POS is your selling rates and buying rates. Okay, here also you can select it as a outlet. If you are using a multiple outlets, based on the different outlets you can even set the price. Okay, like this you can select your tags. You can set your inventory allocation tag also as an outlet. So this is one setting. Okay, after you check these outlets for accounting, inventory, payroll, cost center, selling rates, buying rates, then inventory allocation tag, click on update. Okay, once this is done, there are some more few settings. You have an inventory tag in the same configuration. This is the inventory tag. Here in the inventory tag you have to check this option called check negative stocks, and you have to give, if you need any decimals in your quantity, you can just increase and decrease your decimals here. So these decimals will be printed on your bill which is generated. Okay, then you have to click this input units in transactions. Now why this input units in transactions is required? Whenever you select any product, it should tell you whether it is in pieces, numbers, or it is in boxes. So for that reason you have to select this option. Okay, this is one option you have to select and then click on update. Okay, then you have the masters. Okay, you have the masters. I will just provide this document in my YouTube description link. You can go through this document if required. Okay, now I'll just go to the masters. Okay, here you have a masters. In this masters you have to give some fields which should show in the your retail POS. One is MRP, which you need it when you are selling this item. You need this MRP, and you need the landing cost, margin, and GST percentage. Okay, if you need any extra fields, you can create it here and you can update it. Okay, once this is done, okay, then you have a some settings in POS option here. You go to the same option, settings, configure transactions. You have a POS tab here. Okay, here you have to tick this option, open POS main screen on login, use advanced bill print format, bind counter to MAC address. Now why this bind counter is required? Okay, now if any user is logging the system, he has to log in only from the particular system, then you can tick this option. Otherwise you can remove this and you can update it. Okay, binding address is like some uniqueness of the code. So it will generate the IP, whatever the IP you are getting in your system, that we are going to bind as a MAC address. Okay, once this is done, then you have some more settings. POS installation, as I said, what to do. Now what you have to do is, you have some masters called outlets, okay, counter, Okay, I'll just show you that. For that, what you have to do is you have to go to the masters. Okay, in home button you have masters. Okay, item master is the one master which is must to define your selling price and buying price. Okay, again you have a unit master. Even this is also compulsory. You have to define the units for your products. Now these units are tagged in the item master. Go to masters again. Then you have your outlet. Okay, you have a point of sale here. In the point of sale you will have your outlet. Okay, you can create your outlet here. I'll just edit one outlet and show you. See, this is the outlet type you have. Is it a franchisee or it is a normal outlet? You can select it here. Okay, if you want, if you can give the address of the outlet also here. If you want to select any template, you can even design one template and you can select the template for that particular outlet. Now why this template is required? For example, you have 2 to 3 outlets. Every outlet has a different address and different telephone number and different email ID. So for that reason you have to use this template. Once the outlets are created, we have some more masters to be created. Okay, we have the create profiles, roles and users creation. Okay, we have created the outlets, we have created the counter and we have assigned the users to the counter. Okay, before assigning users, first you need to define the profiles. Okay, in my past videos I have shown you how to create profiles, roles and users. You just watch that video, then you will know how to create the user profiles, user roles and user creation. So I'll just show you how to create the profiles. Okay, go to the home screen, click on security. Here you have create profile. In this create profile you can see I have already created the profile for POS. Okay, when you click on this you will see what are the options I have given for the POS screens. Okay, now you can see here for this user there is an access of point of sale customization, main screen, and you have for the main screen customization. Now you have the reports also. Okay, there are many reports here. If you want you can allocate these reports. Okay, these all you have in the POS reports. Okay, if you want to give anything in the utilities like a bill print format or printer configuration, day in, everything you can give it here. So you just go through these options. Okay, then whatever is required to that particular profile you can assign it. Once the profile is created, just save profile and close. Okay, we have created a profile. After profile is created, we have to create the role. Now here we have a POS. Okay, in POS what are the additions we have, we can give it here. Okay, in case of any exclusions you can give the exclusions, any restrictions you can even restrict the required masters. Okay, after role is created, just save this role and close. After that then you have to create a user. Okay, here I have a demo POS user. For this user I have assigned a profile. Now which profile is assigned to this particular user? Okay, the ERP role is POS role. Now this is the POS role what we have assigned to this user. Okay, now this POS role is assigned to the demo POS profile. Okay, Now you can give the password also here, password policy also you can select, whichever password policy you need you can select it. Okay, once this is done, the users are created successfully. Save it and close. Okay, after this you have to do this task. You have to create the outlet, you have to create the counter, then assign users to that particular counter. Okay, first this step will come, then this step will come. Okay, now after this there are few settings we have to do in POS preferences. Now where is this POS preferences? Okay, click on home button, then here you have a POS. Under POS you have utilities and then preferences. In this preferences you have a general tab. Now you can see here. Okay, in this general tab what you have to check, it is clearly mentioned in the document. In the general tag, check the below options. Select item code, select show item narration, show change in pop-up. Also you have a poll display tab also here. One by one you just go through this. Okay, you have a show item narration here. Okay, show change in pop-up. Okay, select item code, you have a item code also here, show item code. Okay, so these all three options are ticked, just save it. Once that is done, you go to the next option, utilities, preferences, then poll display. Okay, here you can configure your poll. Every POS tilt will have a poll display. Whenever they scan it, even the customer can see what he has scanned. So for this reason the poll display is used. So you have to define whatever the port they are using, whether they are using Opus driver, Windows driver or Windows serial port driver. Okay, you can give for which port it is configured. Then you can give your printer name also here, for which printer name it is assigned, that particular poll. Then save it. After this you have a miscellaneous tab. In the miscellaneous tab you have maintain cache denominations. Now why this is useful? Whenever you do a day end, okay, once your day is end, okay, so you are going to denominate the cache what you have received from customer. Okay, so you have to do the denomination. Okay, for that reason this denomination check is maintained here. Okay, after this you have to go to the inventory tab. Here you have a inventory tab. In the inventory, okay, in the inventory you have an option input units in transaction. Input unit in transaction you have to check. Now you have a pick batch rate. Now what is this pick batch rate? Okay, now pick batch rate means whenever you do a purchase, okay, in case if you have a batch numbers for your stocks, for your SKUs, okay, for that particular batch, if you want to put some margin, you add some margin to your purchase price and then give the batch rate. So what it does is, instead of picking from selling price book, it will pick from the batch rate for that particular batch. In case that batch is not available, what it does is it will even suggest other batches. Okay, even it will suggest other batches, then whatever the available batch is there, you can just pick it. Okay, once this setting is done, okay, here I am not taking any batch wise rates. Okay, I am just saving this. After this you have to define a selling price book. Without defining a selling price book, you cannot run the POS. Please note that without defining a selling price book, you cannot run the POS. Now how to define that selling price book? Click on the home button. You have masters, you have item, under item you have selling price book. Okay, here I have already defined the selling price book. I'll just load. Now here you see I have two items. Okay, If you want to see the existing selling price book, select the price book and click on load. Then it will load here. Here I have given the price books from starting date from April 2022 and there is no ending date. If you want, even you can maintain the ending date also. Okay, we have an option to import and export also for this price book, and also there is a very good provision to update the price book. We have some other modules written through API. Okay, if you need those modules, even we can share those modules which are done for the other customers. Okay, this POS has a very beautiful feature. You can integrate your own applications with our POS, and then you can do lot of wonders. Okay, this is the price book I have defined. I have just given only 2 items for the demonstration. Okay, once the price book is defined, you have to save this. Here you see whatever I have given the rate MRP. Okay, this is my rate, this is my MRP, this is my landing cost, this is my margin, this is my GST percentage. Okay, this is all I have defined. Now where I have defined this, I have already shown you. Okay, these all fields I have defined in the POS preferences. Okay, I'll just show you again. Okay, in settings, configure transaction masters. Okay, in settings, configure transactions masters. You have a masters here. Now whatever I have defined here, you are seeing the same fields in the price book. Okay, if you want to see these fields in the price book, you have to define here, then only you can see all these fields. You have 4 fields here: MRP, landing cost, margin and DST. Okay, I'll just close this and show you again the price, selling price book, masters, item, selling price book. Now you see here you have a rate. Okay, rate is the default one, MRP, landing cost, margin and GST. If you need any more fields, you can just define there, it will populate here. Okay, now these fields, what it is displaying here, if you want that particular field to be mapped in the POS screen, we can map it. Okay, for that reason only we have created this. Okay, I'll just close this. After this, now I will just show you how to work with the POS. Okay, I have shown you all these things. Okay, we have defined the price book. Now there is a one more option which is left in the POS is your function keys. Okay, when the POS screen will open, there are some function keys. Okay, if you want to save with a shortcut, you can save. If you want to suspend that particular bill, you can suspend it with a using a function key, so which is a shortcut key. So I'll just show you that also. I'm just closing this. Okay, now what I'll do is in the SU login you cannot do the POS. Okay, if you want to work on POS, then you have to create one user. Okay, using your profile, role and then user. I have created one user called demo POS. I'll just show you that username. Okay, this POS purely it will be used in the desktop version only. Even it works in the web version. Okay, but we have a full-fledged features in the desktop version. Slowly we are upgrading in the web version also. I have created a user called demo POS. Okay, I'll just log in with this user and just I'll see what happens. Now you see, as soon as I have given the login name and click on tab. Okay, now you see the outlet has come. Whatever the outlet I have configured for this particular user, it is showing that outlet. If he has multiple users, he can select like this. Okay, the same user may work in multiple outlets also. He can even use this. I'll just sign in. When I sign in, here you see here it is giving a information, POS information. Please do day in before proceeding further. Now what is this day in? Whenever the user, okay, handles the counter, okay, first time, what he does is he will open his system, he will log in into POS. Now this will give this information. Why this information is coming? Normally in every company, what happens is, in every outlet, what happens is some cash is given to the user. Okay, when the cash is given, okay, here that cash has to be entered. Okay, say that, but my management has given me 500 cash. Okay, it will give the date, on which date the user is getting logged in and what is the time. Okay, here you have a time, it will take the system time directly, he cannot manipulate here. And you can give the opening balance. Now you see it is showing as 0. If we have to top up some opening balance, we can top up. Okay, here I am not doing any top up. I'll just show you how to top up also. I'll just save. Now the day in is done without any change. Okay, in case if management has given any change, that amount will be entered by the management. Once you are logged in, this is how the POS screen will appear. So this is the main screen of the POS which will appear in your tills. Okay, now what happens is, here we have a scan barcode, or you can select by item also. Now when I scan here, see we have two boxes here, one is scan barcode, one is search. This search is something like you can search by a item name or item code. Okay, if I want to search by a barcode, I click here, I'll just show my barcode gun to the label of that particular SKU. So immediately it scans and the item will come here. I'll just click on chana dal. Okay, it's showing the stock is negative. Now you see, this is how it shows. If the stock is negative, it will not accept. Okay, purposely I am showing this. If the stock is negative, it will not accept. I'll just cancel this. Okay, I'll just log out. Whenever I am doing logout, it will ask me that day end is not done. Do you want to do the day end? Because I have not done any transactions, I will continue with no. Here let me enter some opening stocks. Okay, I'll just click on inventory. I'll go to stocks, opening stocks. Now we have seen we have only 2 SKUs. Okay, I'll just select the outlet name here, which outlet I'm using it for Kondapur. I have an item called chana dal. I have something around 500. Okay, then I'm giving as a sugar. I have something around say 400 kgs. Okay, I can even define the batch. Okay, I'm just defining the batch. I have given the quantity, and I'll just give the price. This chana dal also I can change it to kgs. Okay, I'll just edit from here. In the units, I can just give it as kgs. Okay, I'll just save. Okay, here it is converted to kgs now per kg I'm just giving as 100. This one I'm giving as 60. Okay, now I'll just save this. Okay, now this is done. I have given the opening stocks. Now I can continue with my POS. Now what I will do is I'll just log out this. Again I'll go to the demo POS. Okay, I'll just sign in. Now I am signed in. Okay, now you see here in the you have buttons here, you have all the function keys. You have control 2, that means cash in. What is this cash in? Okay, as I told you the day in, if I get any cash from my management, I have to enter here. Say I have received 500, as I said, as a change, okay, to operate my till. Okay, I'll just save this and I can give my receipt, I can give my remarks. Cash, change of cash, change of cash 500 received from the manager. Okay, this 500 is given to my till to just keep some cash, some change in my counter, and I'll just save. Now it is asking which counter it is. I'll just select. Okay, here I am just selecting the cash in. Okay, for this, instead of counter I am selecting as cash in. Then I'll just save this. Denomination amount and amount is not matched. Here I have to give the denomination also. Maybe this 500 I received in different denominations. Okay, 50s I have received as 2. Okay, 20s I have received as 10s I have received as 5. Okay, and 5s 2s I have not received. I can even enter, I can enter 5s also here, 2s also here. I just given 10s. Okay, now you can see whatever the denominations I am entering, the total is getting changed here. Okay, hundreds I have received as 2. Now what I'll do is I'll just give 100 as 1. Okay, and 200 as 1, and 50 I'll increase, not 50, I have 50, right? So 2 rupees coins I have received as 25. So now this has become 500. I'll just save this. Now you see it has posted one voucher. Okay, it will post one accounting voucher once this is done. Okay, now I have that 500 in my particular counter on my account. Now I will start my POS. Now what I'll do, I'll just go to the item. Okay, I can select the item by code, or I can select the item by barcode also. Okay, I'll just select the sugar. Okay, okay, it is not there. I can select here. Now you see I can select even the by the item name also. So here I am giving 2 kgs of sugar. Okay, now I'll select the chana dal. Okay, I'll just give it as 120. Okay, now by default I am getting this price from the selling price. In case of any change, it will display that particular message. Now you can see the taxes are automatically calculated here. Now the net amount is 200. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just click on OK. Then here I have one more option called bill settlement. Can you see here? You click on bill settlement. it will show me what is the bill settlement in different modes. Here I have cash, credit card, debit card, credit sale and e-payment. Now how to define this also I will show you. Okay, say for 200 customer has given 100 on my particular. Okay, denomination also I can enter. What is the denomination he has given? Through debit card or credit card he has given me a, okay, any approval code, I can give the approval code. Okay, and I'll click on pay. Now you see it has taken this card amount. Then I'll click on. Now you see here the bill amount is 200. Okay, paid is 100, balance is 100. Okay, now we have to give the cash and click on pay. Now here also this is settled, done. Okay, now you see it will ask me, do you want to print the bill? Yes, we can print the bill. Now I'm just converting this as a PDF. Okay, I'm just saving this on the desktop. Okay, I'll just show you. Okay, now you see here, this is how the POS bill will appear. Now you can see here. Okay, we can set the format as desired by the customer. Okay, like this we can set the POS bill. Okay, this is how you can do the transactions. Okay, now you can see the items here. You can just click here. Okay, in the second bill, now you see here chana dal. It is asking me the price. Okay, I'm just giving as 120. Now if I want to change the quantity, I can change it here. Okay, now I'll just settle the bill again here. Okay, we have so many options here. You can delete line, you can hold the transaction, you can recall the transaction, you can void the transaction. Okay, you can cancel the transaction. Okay, so these function keys I'll just show you how to do it. Okay, I'll just settle this first. Click on bill settlement or you click on F9. Now I am just taking this as cash only. Just pay. Okay, and then done. Now it is asking to print. Yes, I can print this also. Okay, bill 2. Okay, now I have done. Now what I'll do is I'll just log out. When I log out, again it will ask me, do you want to do the day end? Okay, if you are not closing your departmental stores, don't do the day end, just click on no. Okay, now I am going to show you how to customize the POS main screen, the point of sales main screen. What you are seeing, I will just show you how to customize that. Just log in with the SU super user. Here you go to the point of sale. Okay, you have point of sale. When you click on point of sale, here you have a main screen. Can you see here main screen? Under this you have a point of sale customization. When you click on point of sale customization, here you have a template. Select the default template. When you select the default template, here you will get the same screen what you are seeing in the POS. Okay, tilt. Okay, here you have a settings button. If you want to change this particular sales transaction screen, click on this settings. Here the fields what we have created in the preferences, it will be shown here. Okay, here you can just select the field and you can give the behavior. Okay, it is normal. Okay, mark as discount field. Okay, here you can give the effect on net, what it should happen. Okay, so if you want to change this, you can change it here. Okay, like this. If you want to hide this, you can hide this. Now when you double click on this, you see you got the MRP screen. Here you can select what this field has to be done. Now here you can even check this has to pick from the price book. Okay, from that you can select it like this. Okay, update it. Now in case if you want to change any discount field, double click on this. Now here it will show the discount. Even this discount also you can select from the price book if it is there. Now here we don't have any discount column, so we don't need to select. Just remove this. Okay, here the output calculation, it is amount. Okay, the field type, you can select what is the field type you want here. Okay, if there is no field, just don't select anything here. Any preload value if you want to fix, you can even put the preload value also. You can update this. Okay, like this you can set all the fields. Now I have a discount. Okay, I'll just enlarge this. I have a discount GST percentage. Now you see here GST percentage. Okay, here this field behavior we have given as read only, so that the user cannot do any changes. Okay, that is why this is given as read only. So GST will preload automatically from the selling price book. Now here you can select the price book. Okay, what you want to pick, you can just give the GST. If you have a GST field here, select the GST field. Okay, output calculation. Okay, percentage on gross after discount, here you can select how it has to be calculated. Okay, in case of any account posting, you can even define the account posting here. Okay, if not, don't select any accounts here. Okay, once this is done, you can even select the footer inputs, default header fields and header extra fields. Okay, update this. And okay, in case if you want to add any other fields, you can even add it here. Just give the field name and click on add, so that that particular field will be added in that particular grid. Once this is done, save it. Okay, it will give the message line wise fields got saved. Okay, this is for this part, sales transaction grid part. Now you have in the footer, you have these hotkeys F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. Okay, now how to fix these hotkeys? Here you have one more settings button. Click here. Now here you have add shortcut, add group. Click on add shortcut. Here you have the shortcut keys which are predefined here. From this you can select it and you can add it. Okay, if you want to do any pre-order, okay, here I don't have any pre-order. Okay, if I want to do any pre-order, what I can do is I can just select this pre-order. I can select this pre-order inquiry. Now what is the hotkey you want for this pre-order? Now here you see here control 8 is there, so I can even give the control key here. Here all the hotkeys are used: F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, F10. Okay, so we have F11 and F12. If you want, you can use this. So what you can do is you can select, okay, for F9 you can select as pre-order. Okay, here also we have F9 here, so you cannot select F9. Select F10. F10 is also there, so you cannot you have F11. Okay, now what is the caption you want to give? You can give pre-order, or if you want to give any other caption, you can even give, or you can save it, give it as takeaway. Like this also you can give. Okay, now I am going to add this. Now you see it is added. Okay, I'll just save. I'll just say yes and close. Now you see the hotkey is added here. See the hotkey, just now it is added. Okay, like this you can add the hotkeys. So this is how you have to add the hotkeys and the field names in the POS. Now let us log in with the demo POS user and see how we can do the settlement of that particular day. Let's call the day end now. Let me log out. I'll just log in with the demo POS. Okay, my password, I'll give my password here. I'll just sign in. Okay, now here you see again I got the POS main screen. Now I don't want to do any transaction. I want to close my counter. Okay, I want to do the day end with my counter. So here I have a shortcut key. See here, Control 3. I can even select this hotkey, or I can click on this button. Okay, now before doing the day end, what I need to do is I need to do the day end first. Okay, in the day end, it will show you what is the cash you have in your drawer. Okay, here it will show you the date. Okay, counter name, cashier name. Okay, and then the cash in the drawer, the payment details, the card amount. Okay, you have to tally this and you have to click on post and print. Now when you click on post and print, it will show you the end of the day summary. In the end of the day summary, it will show you what is the opening balance, what is the cash sales, what is the debit card sales. Okay, completely it will show you the summary of that particular counter. Okay, once you are clear about all these figures, now you can click on proceed. Now here you have some options here after day end. What it has to be, it has to shut down the machine or log out. I'm just selecting as none. If you want, you can even select this. Okay, I'll just proceed. Now it is saved. Okay, now after this saving is done, I can give day end summary. I can get this day end summary also, which I need to give to my manager. Okay, once this is done, then what I need to do is I need to go to the POS. Okay, now still the cash is showing. I have not even done anything. Okay, I'll just go to cash out now. Now this particular cash I need to give to my manager. Now what I have to do is, now I have 840 cash. Now I have to give the denominations here. I have 1,500, 1,200, okay, 100, and then I have some tens of 4. So my denomination is tallied. Okay, here I can select the account. Okay, these all accounts, how to configure that also I'll just show you. Okay, okay, once this is done, I can even save and print. Now the financial account posting will be done. All the POS transactions will be posted to the ERP. Okay, now you see my opening balance is showing 0 now, because I have given that particular cash to my manager. This is how you have to work on the POS. Let me log out. Okay, I'll just show you all the printouts what I have taken. I have already shown you the POS bills. Okay, the POS bills what it has generated. Now I'll show you the day end summary report. Now you can see all the day end summary report here. Okay, so my end of the day total was 440. Okay, total sales was 440. Okay, the 500 which was showing, it was my opening this thing, and my cash handover here. You can see here it is showing 840. It is showing my cash out, it's showing as 840, and the cashier name also. Okay, this is how it will show the cash out amount. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just go to my ERP now with the SU login. Now let us see what the ERP has recorded through the POS. I just log in to the main user, super user. You can see here the data statistics it is showing. You have a credit notes 4, POS 4, and opening stocks 1. Okay, let me see all this ledger how it is showing. Okay, let me go to the POS sales. Now you see after the day end is done, it has posted 2 vouchers in the sales invoice of the POS. Okay, only after the day end these particular transactions will be posted. Let me go to the first transaction. Now you see here it has posted the bill number, sales account. Okay, it is showing as a walk-in customer, showing the outlet. Okay, now you see here it is showing the item also here, the item, quantity, and the price, and the GST also, whatever the GST I have set it. Now this GST is split into CGST, SGST based on the preload formula what we have given in the screen settings. Okay, let me show you that also. What we did is we have given GST as 5% in the selling price book. Now this we have divided into CGST divided by 2. So it has calculated, okay, a CGST and SGST. Okay, like this 2 bills are posted. Let me show you the ledgers, how it has posted after doing the day end. Go to financials, click on reports, click on ledger, select all accounts and press OK. Now you can see here 500 cash in given by my manager. 2 transactions I have did. Okay, from the walk-in customer, one is 100, one is 240, total 840 which is showing here. Okay, here you see already I have some 100 in my credit notes. Okay, from my cashier. Okay, it is given from my cashier. Okay, we have debited the HDFC control account and credited the cash account. Okay, now you can see here when I have paid this amount to my management, it is showing the cleared account. Okay, which is my POS counter clearance account. Now you can see here which is my payout, which is showing as 840. So this is how the vouchers will be posted. Now you see all the sales transactions here in detail. One is credit and one is debit. Whenever you do the sales transaction, you'll have debits and credits equally posted. So all sales will be credited and all walk-in customers will be debited. Okay, like this. So like this you can check all your ERP entries. Okay, so in case of any sales return, we can post the sales return also in the POS screen through the hotkeys. You can just try the sales return also, it will post a credit note. Okay, in the upcoming videos we are going to show you how to do the sales returns with the item exchange, as well as we will show you the how we can use the membership points also. Okay, this is how you have to do the POS entries. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. If you have any queries, you just comment me in the YouTube comments. Okay, we will definitely answer your questions. Okay, this is the basic video what we have demonstrated on the demand. Okay, if you have any other queries, please put up your queries. We will definitely answer your questions. Thank you.